Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Ian Weeks sent a 28-year-old female off to the hotel in St. Philip who had no priors. Okay? First time offender. But when the guys come before him that have a rap sheet of 30, 40, whatever, he's constantly saying, "Oh, I'll give you another chance. Oh, I'm going to give you another chance. And if you come back here again after I give you this chance, you're going to forfeit." And he warns them or whatever. And they always come back to him again. He would say, "Well, weren't you in here before the court like a week ago or whatever?" And he would give that person another chance. He's always giving guys a chance, but he sent a 28-year-old female to the hotel in St. Philip, also known as Dodds, first time offender. He did not grant her, he denied the bail application. Okay, so the 28-year-old of Christ Church, she is Moesha Kadijah Clarke. Okay, she's out of Thornbury Hill in Christ Church. She had a barrel come in, and in the barrel, it was 23 pounds of cannabis. Okay, it was concealed in the barrel, and they searched these things, and she got caught. Okay, so she has to return now. I guess she pled guilty. She had to have pled guilty because they're saying that oh yeah, she accepted responsibility, and she was like remorseful. You know how that goes, right? The remorse part. I mean, you start to cry and tear up. You put a little pepper on your fingers, and when it's time to cry, you just like start to you wipe your eyes and start to act up even before tears even appear. Okay, and then it's the burning from the pepper. Okay, it's actually the burning from the pepper because no one's remorseful. Okay, she should not even be going to prison for cannabis. That should be like passe at this point. But anyhow, in Barbados, the quality, not the quality, the quantity is enough to get her charged. Because if it was just your personal stash, that's no longer illegal in Barbados. But getting back to her, yeah, she's acting all remorseful, and her defense attorney, Amoy Gildenborn, was urging the court to grant her bail, noting that she had no previous convictions, and Ian Weeks, who will let hardcore, hardcore criminals go. He let them, when I say let them go, he gave them a chance. He would say, "Okay, I'm going to suspend this. Yeah, you did it. You admitted to it, but I'm going to suspend this particular sentence. And please don't come back to the court." But someone that had first time offender, had zero offenses before the court prior to this one, he sent her off to the hotel there in St. Philip. So the court heard that Clarke went to the freight handling facility to collect a barrel, and it was in her name, and the documents, were in her name, and she presented those documents for the barrel to be released into her custody. And lo and behold, $84,000 worth of cannabis was found, parceling up, sealed, vacuum sealed, it was done well. It was neat and it was clean, but she got caught. She got caught. Was it her first time? Don't know. Will it be her last time? Don't know. But I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something about this. Can't remember. But anyhow, we have to wait. Well, you have to wait to see how much time Ian Weeks is going to give her behind bars for this first time offense. Don't know. Oh yeah, what I was about to say is I went online to try to find a photo of Moesha Kadijah Clarke, 28 years old. Couldn't find anything. Could not find anything. So if you guys have a photo, if you know her, if you have a photo and you need information to get out there, because that's the only time these people pivot. The only time, it's not gossip, it's information. And the only time you can get they're not changing. It's not a change, it's just a pivot, because they're saying, okay, shit, this information's out there. They know what I've done. They're going to see me coming even before I actually get to where I'm going. So the only way you can actually correct someone and make them modify, that's what they're doing. The only way you can make someone modify their behavior is to let them know, I know what you're all about. I see you coming. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Can't work. Can't work. So now that her name is known, she can't have no more borrowers coming to her without the borrowers being skinned up. Skin up. Okay? Why? Because her name is out there and this information is out there. Information is key, and make it truthful. Make the information truthful, and it's progress. It's progress. Okay. So if you have a photo of Moesha Kadijah Clarke from Thornberry Hill in Christchurch, please, you can send it to me and I'll update this blog with her photo, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.